KO in the second round.
The bout you just saw, right, of course you saw earlier, Real One Babyface, Babatunde second round knockout against terrible Olalekan.
And of course we're up next for National Light Heavyweight Title Challenge.
And the race battle of the night, you can see, especially looking out at the main event of the night, Habib Ige Oladeji against Tunde Turning Star Olojede.
I'm waiting for that. Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's still a Flag Kite production. Go TV Boxing Night, the lockdown edition. All fights tonight are sanctioned by the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control. President Dr. Rafiu Ladipo, Secretary Remi Aboderi. Our fourth fight for the night is an 8-round National Light Heavyweight Challenge bout. In the blue corner, Cosmos Awosika David!
And so that man is coming out with the legendary Bob Marley song. That boxer I'm talking about is Cosmos David Awoshika, coming out with Bob Marley's One Love. Let's get together and feel all right.
I hope he's not going to do that in the ring. Getting together with his opponent and feeling right. And it's all about, yes, one love. There should be camaraderie in sports and boxing, especially. But when you get into the ring, it's a different ballgame.
Different ballgame altogether. That's the man skanking too. One Love as played by Bob Marley.
I hope for once, I'm going to say, I hope for once somebody does not listen to the lyrics of the song.
TV Boxing Night comes with a lot of things happening.
In the red corner, Shagun Success Olanrewaju.
Welcome back here.
A little bit of confusion there.
Yeah. I think the corner made a bit, didn't realize that they were to fight from the blue corner.
Cosmos went and stayed in the red corner.
When you scan too much, One Love, you know I told you about it earlier. When you listen too much to Bob Marley's One Love, which is a fantastic music, to be honest. But then of course when it comes to boxing, you forget about One Love at this point in time. It's war.
Mind is free of any of what might happen.
Remember that song that says war? We say war.
And Success is around the corner. Success climbing into Road Square. Success in the ring. Success wants to be successful for the fourth time in his career. But let's get the...
In the blue corner, weighed in at 77.9 kilograms. He has had 13 fights, won 10, lost 2, drew 1, 9 by knockout. Cosmos Awosika David. In the red corner, he weighed in at 79.2 kilograms. He has had 4 fights, won 3, drew 1, 2 by knockout. Shagun Success Olanrewaju. Our judges are Wahab Martins, Sheyi George, and Femi Babafemi. Our referee is Segun Adesanya.
I'm Segun Adesanya, the center referee for this bout. Obey all my commands at all times. Protect yourself. Any foul committed, you'll be duly penalized. You greet yourself at the beginning of the first round and at the beginning of the last round.
The first round, the scheduled 8 rounds of boxing. Cosmos Awoshika David against Segun Success Olanrewaju. Olanrewaju, of course, caused his tear when he defeated the national champion by TKO. I was talking about Mashi Binu. That was in December 2019. It was a really scare he caused there. Nobody ever thought he could have done that, but the young man put up a spirited performance on that night. Let's see what he's going to be bringing in. This one is going early right now. Oh, that's a big one from Success. He wants to end it early, and he's capable of doing that. Nice one, he's a corner said. They have him chasing his opponent. Pretty bad punch from his opponent, Cosmos.
Wow, those are massive punches coming from Success Olanrewaju there. Can Awoshika David really withstand this? I mean, I hope he's not getting too cocky very early, talking about Success Olanrewaju there.
Just look at Success, and he's not even putting up any kind of defense. He just goes and watches his
Look at the sound of those punches. I mean, you can hear them.
This is Cosmos David being beaten up in this early part of this fight.
I wouldn't totally call it beating up. I think he's taking the punches quite well so far.
Okay.
But you need to look at it from the fact that Success is actually the bigger built boxer here, and you can see some combinations, but it does look like his combinations are not really counting on him. And that's a fantastic good uppercut there coming from Olanrewaju, who catches him with another left uppercut there, puts him in the corner.
This is going to end soon.
I want to see this last a bit longer. This is light heavyweight boxing we're talking about here.
Success. Well, his fourth one this year. In October. That's a big punches coming from Success. Almost being successful here. Not yet.
Man, he's definitely fagged out, talking about his opponent, Awoshika Cosmos David.
And I was going to say that in October 19, he lost to Olanrewaju Duro-Dola. You know, and that's a formidable opponent anytime. I mean, that's a man who went for a world title. About the BBF World Championship.
Absolutely, absolutely. We also know what happened to his loss in Germany, which is still in the controversy books till tomorrow.
So that fight, Success didn't come out for the 5th round. But the punishment he received in the 4th, or the rounds, didn't come out in the 5th round. So this is Success being successful in this first round.
And you know Duro Dola, I'm still going to go back to that fight. It was a good test for him. I mean, he made him, gave him a reality check. I mean, that's a man who's fought within the borders and outside the borders of this country. And here's a man who went for the world title and just lost by a controversial decision, if you ask me. And I think that's definitely going to put him ahead of a lot of other light heavyweight contenders in the country.
I hope this man will come out for the second round. This is manhandling.
Come on, Ralph, come on.
What would you call this?
He was taking the punches. I don't think I would call it manhandling per se.
Look at that.
I wouldn't call it manhandling per se. Yes, the punches were coming in droves, but then he was still there at the end of the bout.
That's round 2 now. Let's see if Cosmos.
Now the body language, I think I'm not. I really want to go toe your line in this one. I don't think it might last the second round. But then it's boxing. A sucker punch can change the whole complexion of the game.
Who would land the second punch?
It could come from Awoshika.
The hands I'm seeing on that.
He's confident enough.
Man who cannot land any sucker punch in this fight. And look at what is happening. The second round on now.
I would expect him to dance around a lot more because he's fighting.
He doesn't even have the footwork to dance around.
Remember when Sugar Ray Leonard fought Marvin Hagler, who was the bigger boxer? We all saw how Sugar Ray. I'm not putting him in. I'm not necessarily putting him in the same ranks with Sugar Ray, but I'm just trying to take a look at the stature of the two boxers.
Okay. Success.
I hate to be wrong, though.
Well, good head movement that time from Awoshika. David.
He needs a lot more of that.
There's a lot more of that too.
I mean, you can see that this is where I have issues with him. I mean, he's throwing body punches, and Success is like, it's pretty much looking like he's a mosquito bite.
When you go for a street fight, this is the kind of thing that you hold your mind, you go kill me today, or you go kill me today. That's what I'm.
Ralph, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Good body punches there, but not really threatening Larry Waju there.
Success not fighting the way he fought in the first round, but that is him. Almost a slapping.
I think Success has noticed that when it comes to protecting yourself very well, Awoshika has done very well with that, even though his punches are very strong. He wants to drop. Oh, that's a slap. That's a slap, if you ask me. And you can see him bouncing off. I thought that was a slap. I would have expected the referee to give Success a warning there. That definitely looked like a slap. But you have to give kudos to Awoshika, David.
Oh, that's a good uppercut. Oh.
And it looks like it might be early showers
Stop.
there. Yeah, that's it.
It's gonna be over.
Those body punches.
It's over. Another one ending.
But Awoshika standing his ground, but not really protesting. And you can see the very dreadful look on the face of Success. Talking about Shegun Success, Larry Waju getting a whole lot of praise coming from his corner here. Don't forget, we're fighting in an empty arena here at the Indoor Sports Hall of the Bolaji Johnson Sports Complex.
Success doing another one over his opponent, Awoshika. Giving up. Take a look how that came about. Uppercut, left-right combination, a big one to the side of the head. An uppercut, not quite landing. A body shot, big one misses. By that time the man was down and over, down and out.
There you have it. There, it was that right body shot.
It was almost
on his side. Yeah, absolutely. You can see here the way he's lying there in his corner. I think sometimes when I'm a bit critical of the referees for stopping fights early, I think here this is just a picture that depicts it entirely. The referees are the ones who can see the face of the boxers right there.
It is their duty to save the boxer that is being pummeled.
I agree with you on that one. So I take my words back for the second time this night. And maybe it's just because, we've been out of boxing action for a long time. I really want to see some boxing action.
And so Success successful. But the biggest fight of his career was against Duro Dola. He didn't survive it. Didn't come out for the 5th round of Schedule 10. That was in October. But here he is bouncing back and winning.
I think he's a boxer to look out for.
He's got his skills, he's got the build, he's got the feature, he's got everything, but he needs to really go. I'm not quite liking his that part where he slaps.
I think he needs to train his punches better.
Exactly.
They need to be more direct.
Let's get into the ring now for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the first minute and 12 seconds of the second round, winner by knockout, Segun Success Olanrewaju.
That's what you want to see. Olanrewaju going to lift his opponent off. That's a good one. I'm telling him that you will get it right someday on today.
Absolutely, spirit of camaraderie there. I'm pretty sure they know themselves on the street. We all know that boxing is more of a street sport than any other sport in the country. Anywhere else in the world as well. I mean, this is there's people picked up the streets and becoming world champions. Mike Tyson is probably the biggest one among them, who is going to fight later tonight. On Saturday night, sorry.
Exactly. And it's going to be a big one. 2 men out there. Let's take a look at what has gone down here. He just saw